Starbucks just announced a billion-dollar restructuring. Stores are closing, jobs are being cut, and the company admits many of its cafes no longer make money. This isn't just a Starbucks story. It's a pattern we've seen before. When a big brand stops innovating, it drifts into brand fatigue, and new challengers rush in. In the last 6 quarters, Starbucks' same-store sales have fallen. Now, 1% of its US and Canadian stores will shut, and others will be converted after the failed experiment with pickup-only locations. CEO Brian Niccol, who once turned around Chipotle, is trying to revive Starbucks as a third place, adding more seating, more outlets, and simplifying the menu. But here's the problem. Customers say the prices are still too high, and the experience isn't getting better. This is the first sign of brand fatigue, a price-value mismatch. When prices keep rising but the product doesn't improve, consumers start to leave. The second sign is stalled innovation. For years, Starbucks has leaned on seasonal staples, pumpkin spice latte, caramel brulee, but the cadence is slow. Meanwhile, rivals flood the market with experiments. This is exactly what happened to McDonald's in the early 2010s. The brand was bloated, menu innovation had stalled, and younger consumers were turning elsewhere. It took years of restructuring and one bold move, all-day breakfast, to bring the brand back. Without innovation, even giants lose their spark. That's where challengers come in. Luckin Coffee, founded in 2017 in China, was written off after a fraud scandal in 2020, but it tripled its stores, overtook Starbucks in China by revenue, and is now planting its first locations in New York City. The model is radically different: cashierless stores, app-only ordering, and constant coupons. A $5.75 latte quickly feels like $3 when your phone delivers daily discounts. And Luckin innovates at speed. In 2024 alone, it launched more than 100 new products: coconut lattes, pineapple cold brew, cheese foam cappuccinos. Think of it like the Labubu wave, the collectible toy craze from China. People don't buy one, they buy again and again because every week there's something new. Luckin treats coffee the same way. Starbucks sells tradition, Luckin sells novelty. And in today's economy, novelty can be just as powerful as loyalty. But there's a deeper layer. Because everything runs through the app, coupons aren't random. Luckin can nudge you to try the drinks it wants. Maybe a new syrup, a protein infusion, or even an ingredient a supplier is testing. Every redemption is data. Every half-price coupon is demand engineering. The app isn't just a loyalty program, it's a distribution channel, giving suppliers a pipeline straight to the consumer. So what we're watching is not just a coffee rivalry. It's the anatomy of a brand falling short. Prices rising faster than value. Innovation slowing while challengers move faster. Failed experiments that confuse customers. And cultural drift. A brand that once defined aspiration now feels ordinary, just expensive. That's brand fatigue. And it's what makes room for disruptors like Luckin. At first glance, Starbucks looks safe. It has 17,000 US stores, over 34 million rewards members, and more than half of its sales coming from loyalty. But the cracks are there. Americans are more price-sensitive after years of inflation. Discount culture is back, and novelty spreads instantly when the algorithm makes a pineapple latte go viral on TikTok. So Starbucks' billion-dollar restructuring isn't just about closing cafes. It's about fighting back against brand fatigue and proving that a premium experience can still matter in a world driven by price, novelty, and data. The real question is, can Starbucks innovate its way back like McDonald's once did? Or are we watching the early stages of another giant losing its edge? This is Global Notes by JP. If you found this breakdown valuable, don't let the algorithm decide what you see. Hit subscribe, click the bell, and choose all notifications so you control what you watch, not YouTube. And if you liked this analysis, tap the like button, share it with a friend, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Starbucks suffering brand fatigue, or can it reinvent itself again? We'll see you next week, right here on Global Notes by JP.